Minnesota, Calgary, 71-72. We've got Calgary minus 155, home favorite, total of 6 in this game. And I believe Minnesota, yes, they're another team, Minnesota, like Florida, and some of these other teams where every game's gone over the total. And it's been a very, very troubling, worrisome start defensively for Minnesota. Not very good. Penalty killing, not very good. Goaltending from Devin Dubnyk, not what you would expect from him, not what he's done in the past. And scoring, okay, but the defensive play is really what's tailed off here for this Minnesota team. I would think that there's a chance you'll see Alex Stalock tonight in net for the Minnesota Wild, taking on this Calgary team as they look to bounce back from a shutout loss here to the Carolina Hurricanes the other night. A great defensive performance by Carolina. But can Minnesota bring that same defensive performance right now the way they're struggling in their own zone? That remains to be seen. That's got to be the reason why we're seeing a total of 6, because you don't usually see 6 with Calgary all that much, but you're seeing it because Minnesota's gone over. They're starting to be an adjustment. And as much as we say the odds makers, have no clue in hockey and don't pay attention, you're getting a 6 now with this Minnesota team in this game with the total. I think partially because they've gone over every game. The defense has struggled, as I mentioned. So we'll see if they're able to shore it up. They're off another disappointing game last night against the Winnipeg Jets, losing that one. Now they play second night of back-to-backs here in Calgary. I don't want Minnesota struggling, not playing well. But second night of back-to-backs, Calgary off a home shutout loss. That's a good bet on spot, in my opinion, for Calgary. Again, it's priced too high. I'm not going to lay minus 155, but I'll lean Flames. If you can digest it, and willing to lay that kind of price and want to play Calgary, I certainly wouldn't talk you out of it. It's just a little bit too much juice for me, but I'll lean to the Calgary side in that game. Minus 155 is the number there. And Alex has got an opinion here and a thought on this Wild Flames game. He's also, he's a Minnesota guy now because that's where he's residing. He sees this Wild team up close and personal. He gets everybody in his ear probably when they're struggling, and he hears about it left and right from all his buddies there in the town that, hey, what's going on with the Wild here? And he's on top of them as well, just like the Blackhawks. Alex, what do you think here with Minnie in Calgary?
You touched on it perfectly with the defense. I mean, it's just been absolutely terrible. And for them to lose a game that really, means something, a divisional game last night, and have to bounce back and travel and play in Calgary is a tough spot. I was hoping to see, a little bit closer of a near pick and price. And I think we might see it drop a little bit. But if Calgary drops down to maybe the 125, 130 range, if some money does come in on Minnesota, I would look at it that way. But Alex Stalock is expected to start tonight. We haven't had a full confirmation, but he's used to playing this Flames team. But of course, he was part of the San Jose Sharks for a while. He is 1-2-2 in 6 starts against Calgary with a 2.61 goals against and a 887 save percentage. So that's not really good numbers. And if the defense already in front of him is not doing too well, I can see where Calgary might be a team to look for. So maybe possibly playing this on the puck line with the Flames.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't argue with that. I think that's a good value bet, actually. I'd forego the money line and go Calgary buck line here, minus 1.5 at a great plus price. I think this is a really tough spot for a reeling Minnesota team a little bit, especially at the defensive end of the ice. They're just 1-3 on the season too. I mean, Minnesota just not playing great hockey. Calgary, I think, off the shutout loss brings it here. And Flames, yeah, that could be your value. Your big plus price value bet of the night, a Flames puck line at minus 1.5 there in that one.